What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to the Life to Metal. It's time for a big edition of The Mail. That's right, time for The Mail. This edition of The Mail is brought to you by Jeff McRocmack. Jeff McRocmack is just a buddy of mine. He's a heavy metal collector. Specifically, he collects a lot of Christian metal, which of course you guys know that I do too. And him and I, we've traded back and forth. He sent me some buttons. He sent me some other things. I just actually haven't done a video showing his stuff. Usually because I usually only do videos for music, you know, not for stuff. But in this case, I'm going to be showing some stuff. First of all, I'm going to show you a couple things that he gave me from the last in the last one, because I've been using these for actually for a CD that I've been working on for Retroactive Records. But he was the creator of the Pendragon fanzine, magazine, whatever you want to call it. This is issue number 1. He sent me a couple copies that he still had extras of. This is issue number 3. And this issue here has some interviews and photos of White Ray. And White Ray is an album that I'm putting out with Retroactive Records. It's a 2 CD comp. And that band eventually changed their style slightly and went on to become Killed by Cain. So that's actually really cool. So I wanted to show those. And like I said, do check out Jeff's channel. He does videos quite often. He's got great taste. He's fairly new to the record collecting game. He's only been doing it for, I don't know, less than 5 years, I think, or maybe 4 years. But he's got a fairly substantial collection already. And so the cool thing about seeing someone who's you know got a fairly new collection is you get to see him building it up. Like Ron Haggerty from whatever he's calling his channel now. Used to be Metal Ron 777. I think it's Mind Over Metal now. But anyhow, you know, I've been watching his channel for a few years now, and I watched him build up from having, you know, just a handful of records to this massive collection now, and it's just cool. You're getting to visit all those albums. You know, people like myself and others who have been doing this for a long time, you rarely say like classic stuff like Judas Priest and Saxon, because it's, you know, we've had it for a long time. It just doesn't appear in videos very often. But in their videos, you're going to see that kind of stuff. Same with Jeff, but you're also going to see some real gems that you don't normally see in other videos, because, like I said, he is into definitely some different stuff. Like, for instance, he just recently did a video on the Partridge Family stuff, and which is cool because you're not going to see that very often. Let me tell you right now. So, anyhow, what we did was we traded back and forth for a few 8x10 photos, because we both collect them. He said he has a few extras, and here's one from Jeff Sheets. I don't know how many remember Jeff Sheets, but he was a guitar player, did a lot of instrumental stuff, had a couple bands he worked with too, but he was most known for his solo work. He also did some producing. He produced for a Mexican death metal band, Lament, and some of his guitar work can actually be seen on it. And if you look at his shirt, you can actually see the little no vocals thing on there, which is kind of cool. This is Steve Wiggins. I have no idea who Steve Wiggins is. He is on Sparrow Records, so he's obviously a Christian artist. I will add it to my collection, even though I don't know who it is. And then finally, this is Final Axe. This is probably one of the rarer ones I've ever seen. So very cool stuff. This is let's see, one of these guys is Bill Mention, who's been in several different bands. Actually, the Final Axe stuff was re-released, and they had Striper's Robert Sweet go in and re-record some of the drum tracks, and that's phenomenal. But the original Final Axe stuff is great just the way it is as well. So, and then let's see, this is Keith Miles, who also played in several other bands, but he played in one band, actually put a vinyl record out, and I see it show up every once in a while. It's pretty rare. His name is escaping me at the moment for some reason, though. So anyhow, okay, and then there's a CD in here as well. So let's check out what the CD is. All right, now this is a band he asked me about, and I got to be honest, I've only heard a handful of tracks. I heard the first album all the way through because they put it up to stream when it first came out, and to me it just sounded like metalcore, new metal, and people seem to love this band, Demon Hunter. They're definitely more in the extreme variety, you know, like metalcore, death metal, melodic death metal. I don't know. Like I said, when I heard their first album, which this might actually even be, I don't know. I know nothing about them. It just kind of sounded to me like new metal at the time. So I'll give it another spin. He asked me if I had it. I said no, and I kind of want to check him out again, because even my buddy Bill Bafford from Rocks Records, he loves them. He's got stuff framed from them on the walls, all their stuff on vinyl. And there's my phone ringing again, so I guess I better go. Thanks for watching this video. God bless. Stay strong.